sent me. Okay. Seriously, you are all so wonderful and kind and caring, and honestly, like, for the most part, 99.9% of all the feedback and communication that I receive from everybody that stops in here is really positive and constructive and kind, and I just really appreciate that, and I love you all very much, and thank you all for being here. A couple of housekeeping items, of course. If you do not want to hear all the rambliness of all of this, there is a timestamp in the description box. You can click it and it will send you on your way to the true crime case that we are talking about today. However, if you're still here, yay, hi. So, a couple quick things. Patreon is still $1, so definitely stop on over there. I always forget the number every time I go to like talk about this with you all. I think I have like almost like 10, or I have a nice couple of handfuls, we'll say, of videos on Patreon that are not going to be available very soon. So take advantage of it. It's $1. Consume all the past stuff, because it's about to leave. I am parting ways with the old video processing video app that I used to use, because with all the new upgrades we've been doing, and also my fiance being super tech savvy and amazing and wonderful, I no longer need to use that, and I have a great system in place to create more consistent content, not only here on YouTube, but on Patreon. So yay. So unfortunately that means all the old videos are about to expire because they were uploaded through this app. With that said though, I might refilm them. I actually think I will refilm them because there are a couple really like cool cases that I did on Patreon, and I might just re-upload them to Patreon, or maybe you'll see one or two here on YouTube. I'm not sure, but for now, $1, and new videos are coming very soon. Very soon. Second order business, third order business, whatever number we're on, I am going to be as mindful as possible navigating this new mic. I think in my last video I was a little too close to the mic. I was playing with the gain. I was doing some sound checks, and I'm just trying to like remember to keep my distance with it. So forgive me if I still get a little close, and you know, I'm used to that like very close, like tingly, like ASMR, like you can hear every little crack and sniff, and you know, I need to like keep my distance a little bit more, and I'm going to try. I think that's it for all the little bits and bobs that I wanted to share with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Let's get into this case. So, last year in November, I had woken up early to go to work. I have a long commute to work. As you all know, I am from the Phoenix area, and I was taking I have a particularly long commute to work, and on my early morning commute, I hit a lot of traffic, and not only did I hit a lot of traffic, but I heard a lot of sirens. I saw a lot of like emergency response vehicles. Like, it was a huge response, and I kind of thought like, wow, there must be a really bad accident that everybody's going to. think I was seeing the emergency response team that was heading to the Hudgens family home on November 17th, 2022. So, I saw the news later and was like, whoa, that's crazy that I'm pretty sure I saw this, in real time happening, like everybody going to respond to this terrible tragedy. But even more terrible, that it is another familicide case. So we're still working on a familicide series here on the ASMR Witch. And I have a couple cases that I'm going to be sharing, but this one just kind of really struck me, especially being in the traffic in the thick of it of all that day. I was like, what is going on? It's very tragic, it's very sad, and it's also very fresh in everybody's hearts and minds in the area. So so much respect, so much love. Familicide is absolutely just mind-boggling. It's painful beyond measure. It's very, very confusing, especially for those that are surviving. Especially for those surviving that will never get any sort of resolution or answer. Not that that makes anything better, but in this particular case, we have a murder-suicide familicide case. So what really happened that day has died with everybody in the home. I'm going to cast you back to November 17th, 2022. I'm going to be looking at my notes briefly, so don't mind me as I get situated. I don't know where this southern accent's coming from. I don't know who I am. Okay. On November 17th, 2022, a babysitter entered the home of her employers, Marla Jordan Hudgens, a 40-year-old lawyer, and Jason Michael Hudgens, who was 44. And the babysitter was there to watch their 3-year-old son, Christopher, and 6-month-old twin girls, Gwen and Faye. When she made her way into the home, I shouldn't say she, I shouldn't assume. I don't know if the babysitter, I don't know who the babysitter is, so when they walked into the home, they were met with the Hudgens family, all presumably to be deceased or gravely injured. The babysitter immediately called police at around 8 a.m. and there was a procession, a very large response of emergency vehicles to Augusta Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona. The smell of gas was also reported by neighbors and other people in the area. There was a very, very strong gas odor. And upon entering or coming near the home, there was an immediate concern for an explosion. There were several propane tanks, and it appeared that an open gas line was exposed or had been cut on the property. Once investigators were able to control the gas levels in the home, they entered and found 2 adults and 3 children from what they initially said as obvious signs of called a murder-suicide. Jason had killed his wife Marla and then their 3 children before taking his own life. He cut the gas lines, and there were, the propane tanks, several propane tanks around the home. So it was clear there was an attempt to set the home on fire, blow up the home. Perhaps he was trying to even poison them all with the gases first. Perhaps he was trying to set the home on fire for it's not entirely sure what the process of thinking was in this. I am assuming that he probably wanted to set the home on fire to get rid of all the evidence and the trace of what he had done to himself and what he had done to his family, but I suppose that's open for speculation. The medical examiner in early March did release that the investigation was complete, and besides this self-inflicted gunshot wound that Jason had, self-inflicted, everybody else in the home, Marla, Christopher, and Gwen and Faye, had very, very significant stab wounds, which is terrible. That's terrible. And then released that along with the several, cut gas lines and the propane tanks, that they believed that he was either trying to poison them with the gases or set the home on fire before or after. I don't know. This actually, when I was keeping up with this case, this actually reminded me of a very similar case that took place in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I am really, really excited to cover that one because that is a wild familicide case. Oh my god, I burped. I was doing so good. Sorry. But I realized that I've done pretty much back-to-back Arizona cases, but I think for me being, new to the area, I've officially been here for a year now. I'm seeing a lot of the local news, and I'm hearing a lot of the old, stories and tales, and a lot of old cases, and spooky things happen around here, and tragedies happen around. So I've been kind of immersed into the true crime Arizona scene, if you will. But we're not going to stay here very long. I'm just kind of getting out these cases, and I especially wanted to raise awareness to this one because it's very, very fresh. And being very, very fresh, but raise awareness that things like this happen a lot. And family annihilation, again, is it's really a head scratcher, and still has psychologists debating back and forth about it and its nature. And let me not get ahead of myself too much. I feel like I'm a little rambly, but yes, there will be more familicide cases, one more from Arizona, and there will be some more throughout the U.S. Comment below, by the way, if you have a familicide case in your area, or one that just really stuck with you and kind of just really impacted you, let me know down below. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the family now, not to end it on this really dark note. This is dark no matter how you put it, but this case, like, nobody knew. Nobody knew. And nobody could ever know that things would have ever progressed to this space. And it's sad because thinking that Marla must have been really struggling with a lot of things, and she really kept them close to the vest or close to the chest. What's that saying? She kept a lot inside, and making sure that we have the resources and can be a safe space for people, all types of people, to reach out. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. Marla was a soccer coach, and her friend had actually just scored those superfluous, like, Taylor Swift tickets that everybody was freaking out about and paying an arm and a leg for. She was thrilled, and she was super excited to go. She was happy. She was grieving a very sudden loss in her life, and that was the death of her sister. So Marla's sister had died from suicide, and I don't really, or at least I couldn't really find more information about that, but it really deeply impacted Marla, and it was something that she really struggled with and was grieving and processing. And around this time, when her sister died, is when she began to reach out and confide in family and friends that her marriage wasn't in a good state. But even with saying that her marriage wasn't in a good state and she was probably going to leave Jason, nobody felt that there was an immediate impending threat, especially a threat to her, especially a threat to her children. So again, while friends knew their marriage was in danger, nobody ever thought it would escalate to violence. Days before Marla's murder, she attended a celebration of life about her sister. And again, this was like a really impactful moment in Marla's life, if you will. This was really, really hard. She was grieving, she was processing, all the while processing that she may be divorcing her husband soon and leaving her husband for reasons that people didn't really understand but supported her fully on. They noticed, her friends and people attending this celebration of life, that her husband wasn't there, and that was strange. Jason was a little bit more reserved, but when he was present, he was very, very present. So this kind of threw people off. Also, something that a lot of friends and family said about this murder-suicide is that it just blew their mind that, like, why would Jason not only murder Marla, but their 3 beautiful children after years, and I mean years, and lots of money that they spent in struggling with infertility, and what they had to go through, financially, emotionally, spiritually, professionally, to bring their family into existence. It took a lot of work, and then in a single morning, it's just gone. In a single moment. And we will never know what that moment looked like, or what that was, or what was said. And for her friends and family and loved ones, that is such a painful, painful pill to swallow. They will never know. There was a quote in an article that I read, and actually I believe in a podcast that I was listening to about this case as well, and resources out there in the description box down below. I will go ahead and make sure that I have a little, section of resources that are accessible to, as long as you have a phone. And if you know anybody that, is struggling and about to go through a big transition and split with their partner, check in with them. Remind them you're a safe space. Help advocate. Help to support them and make sure they're okay. And remind them that we are all worth and we all deserve the ability to find happiness and peace, and that if they need to leave and that is what they feel they need to do, support that and listen to that as best as you can and help navigate when you can. I hope that makes sense, because this is just, it's so sad and happens so often. And again, my love is with everybody that has been deeply impacted by such a tragic case. I feel like I just did 2 cases back to back where we will never really know. They're so different in nature, right? But they both involve children and they both involve decisions that just make you want to just you're like, why? There's such big whys. And we'll never know. Thank you, everybody. And thank you for being here. Thank you again for all your support and all your love. I am so happy to be here and to be recording, and I'm gonna keep pushing myself. Apparently this is me pushing myself. I'm gonna keep pushing myself and keep delivering consistency. And thank you. Just thank you for being you. You guys are cool. Love you guys. Okay. Don't forget to tell all your friends. Tell all your friends. What I used to say, I said it in my last video, and someone was so kind and was like, oh my god, I loved when you did this. What I say, tell your friends, tell your grandma,